And now it's time for the season finale. So we got Candy happy with her businesses. Cynthia, really, you gonna finish the season in this Halle Berry thriller wig. Last episode was enough. It's Christmas, not Halloween. But Mike Hill is like, look, we gotta get another place because you ain't gonna put me out. And she's like, wait, we buying another house here, right? Because I ain't going to high-ass LA. All right, now we got Portia helping cinch the Senate. All right, girl. That's a cute coat. Ooh, that's a bad coat she got on. I saw them fur cuffs. I'm okay. Wonder Woman power bands. Oh, so now we got Drew and her baby daddy and the daddy. Child, your husband want to push your firstborn off on his real pappy. Lord, now this is why Drew don't want to be bothered with this fool. Here he is, late, not showing up, missing appointments. You gonna get the boy's hope up, then he gonna crush it. Leave that bull alone. A lot of things in life you want, but you ain't gonna get, and a relationship with your son is number one. Oh God, he shows up in a Hot Wheels shirt. It would have been better if you had stayed wherever the hell you were. Oh, hell no. I mean, you know what, but Drew can't dress to save her life either. Why does she have on this... How many Muppets had to die for you to sit there in that ridiculous outfit? An hour and 13 minutes late, where were you? Were you back in 1998 picking out this shirt from Smash Mouth's wardrobe? Is that where you were? Is that why you were late? They said, ask him what he's doing in town. I'm not interested. Child, they letting him get away with these reads. Because I bet you he ain't reading Drew like that. Well, I'm here now and I'd love to have a relationship. Better late than never is what they say. But I don't want you anyway. Hit him with that Riley Burris track. Boy, the baby daddy look a lot like the husband. She got a type. Oh, he going back to LA, so I guess the show flew him out for Drew's plot line. Because you know he ain't got it. And she ain't giving it to him. Because she'd wasted on a Muppet coat. So Kenya's with her therapist and she says Mark got the cooch when it came for the baby's B-Day, but I don't believe it. You would really give him the gift of your vagine yet again? I'd go on and be stingy with it. But then again, maybe you would have had a little more willpower if you had gotten some back shots from Bolo. That's why Portia was able to say goodbye to her turtle. Child, he stayed there because it was free. Like the puss. Free. No effort involved whatsoever. I ain't got to be good to you. He ain't got to pay. Then again, you ain't got no food in that joker. I don't know. Maybe that's what ran him off. I'm surprised he stayed. I ain't staying nowhere with no food. I saw your refrigerator. How you got a baby and your refrigerator look like that? Girl, that kid gonna starve to death. She wants him to ask. Well, then you got to tell him no. You ain't ever told this man no. Then again, you know if I tell him no, he's gone. You so happy. Oh my goodness. You was just like Loretta Devine in Waiting to Exhale. Well, I thought like last time. You was hoping for the dick, girl. Don't act like, oh, I can't believe he's doing this. He just popped up in my bed. Girl, you was begging for it. You probably had food in the house that night. See him saying, I'll do whatever it takes to get the family back together. He ain't caring about you. It's all about Brooklyn, and that ain't gonna work. Why don't you want a man that says, Kenya, I love you, and I want to be with you. We gonna parent this baby regardless, but I want to be with you. It's sad. You gotta aim higher, heifer. God, now he done blocked her number. You gotta get over this wishy-washy shit. You take him back 2 damn months. You got your baby, now get on. He's a loser. Brooklyn's the best thing you're gonna get out of him. He's an asshole, like yourself. So you should recognize it. As shitty as you are to people, you should recognize it. Who blocks the mother of their child's phone calls? A donor who feels the relationship has gone too far. A donor. This is why you can't look up people from sperm banks and egg donations because people tend to get on each other's nerves with unrealistic expectations. Because if you think Mark is ever going to be a decent husband to you, or even a decent co-parent, you have unrealistic expectations. So then she get her daughter phone and he ain't blocked that. But hell, why'd you call him? He gonna block it now. Oh, she said, oh, now I'm gonna give him reality show Kenya since he wanna play with me. You either gotta be with him or fight him, honey. Just make peace with it. He gonna be a half-ass father, so you gotta deal with that. So Cynthia gonna throw a Friendsmas, and the gift limit is $100 for the Secret Santa. Y'all rich. We watching the Housewives. You're supposed to be showing us the upper end and shit we can't afford. $100? That was at Candy Burris' behest. Bump that. Make these biffers spend $5 grand and see who got it and who don't. Oh, thank God she raised it to $1,000. Didn't nobody want to see no cheap shit? I can go to the Dollar Tree or Home Goods on my own. They got a bunch of cute stuff in there, but that's not why we're watching the show. It's not regular ass people of Atlanta. It's the Real Housewives. Y'all ain't even supposed to be working. Your man got so much money. Oh, LaToya isn't going to show up to the party, but Magica Duck Mal is. Marlo can't make it either. What does Marlo have to do? I guess heal from her surgery. Cynthia's upset because she like, I done paid for food unlike Kenya, and now ain't nobody here to eat it but me. Yeah, you and Mark will make quick work of that. Now, llamas at Christmas? Llamas? I don't know. I didn't know there were llamas at Christmas, but I guess. I mean, animals is God's children too, right? I ain't got nothing against the llama. I was just surprised to see one there. I have to say this, though, the llamas look better than some of the husbands. Like Beyonce's husband, for starters. Everybody's like, is that a llama? Does it have any religious significance for real? Kenya gonna say, now you see, this is Cynthia's fun. Candy's fun would be Bolo sitting there with the hat. And your idea of fun is renting men too, so I don't know why you're gonna shade Candy. You rented Walter, and you could have rented anybody else. You rented Matt, and you rented Mark. So Candy may rent a man, but she's honest about hers. Boy, Cynthia really threw a beautiful affair. I wish I had been invited. I'm looking forward to Christmas this year. Christmas last year was a mess. I think this year we get 2 Christmases. That Christmas didn't count. 2 Christmases, 2 New Years, 2 Thanksgivings, and 2 Halloweens, and 2 4th of Julys, and 2 Juneteenths. We gotta redo it all, and we gotta go hard, and we're gonna get it done right the first and the second time. We'll be prepared for 2022. Oh, God. Kenya's gonna say, we should have an advantage over late people. Girl, it's $1 grand. You got it. You actually are smart with your money. Not with your pussy, but smart with your money. Whining about some damn gift. Kenya gonna say, why is Cynthia pulling first? Because it's my party. Oh. Ooh, no wonder Mark left. Kenya got number 7. She acted like she won Miss USA again. In your face, Shamia. Well, Shamia gonna go home to her husband while you go home to an empty bed and a bitter custody battle. So who's the real winner here? I guess that's why these little victories are so important to you, since you have such big losses. So now Drew and Portia arrive 3 hours and 20 minutes late. What does Portia have on? Is that Patti LaBelle's outfit from that Back of They Heads album? Portia's so late all the time, I'm starting to think she got a secret man. Or woman. All these damn gift exchange rules. Look, I think just put the shit under a tree, pick up the box that you think is the prettiest, and you get what you get. It's gonna be a grand gift in there, just be grateful. Child, Portia gets to open it her gift, and she sees it's from Tiffany, and then this little blue jade bracelet pops out. She said, oh, ooh. Child, I tried to catch her face before it hit the ground. She looked sadder than Sheree at her divorce settlement. Oh, Lord. Cynthia, you wasted a good $1,000. You know what? I bet you had that shit. I bet you had that shit, and they was going to pay you to where you said, I don't need this. You had that shit. You got that at some gifting suite. Somebody sent you that shit. That shit looked free. I mean, that is the true definition of a bauble. Ooh. A set of garbage. She gonna say, I don't wear necklaces. She wears stylish ones. Yeah, Cynthia, that was your style. And if you notice, nobody wants it. Oh, Baccarat perfume. Portia walked in with a good $2 grand gift. I wonder who's gonna steal it. Oh, and one of the mini Gucci bags. I like them for some reason. Useless as all hell, but I like them. Mal goes on and steals Drew's gifts because she knows she can't afford no $1,500 cologne. And she trying to find a new meal ticket. Husband. So Drew got to open another gift, and it's 10 bottles of Velve Clicquot. I like champers. That would be great to throw a party with. Ah! Portia said if you didn't get this from the inventory at the Bailey wine cellar, wrote this shit off and got it at cost. Shamia got the new iPhone. So Kenya got diamond earrings, but they ain't showing them. They look like small diamonds. Kenya ain't got no taste either, apparently. So Shamia had a little gift collection. It was a Chanel scarf and brooch. Nice. Okay, so Chandler chooses the Chanel for Marlo by proxy. Can somebody get him some apricot scrub and a glass of water for that skin? Thanks, management. So now Kenya gets the last gift, which Drew got, which is the trio of gifts. So Drew put her pet wig in there. That's like Gabrisi giving one of her wigs away. I'll never forget when her stylist told her, your wig looks like coochie hair. She said, well, you better work it out. I ain't getting another one. Child, Kenya threw that wig to the side. Drew's like, that's $1,000 worth of hair. Maybe it was 5 years ago when you got it. Okay, now there's a tape recorder. What's the tape? So she said, for all the strays, I went on and made a donation to the Humane Society, since I have a pet wig. Lord, so now Kenya gonna hide behind Brooklyn, using her as a prop again. She certainly couldn't call her man because she was upset. We saw Mark blocked her. Portia said, you still gonna give $1,000 gift? She said, those were $1,000 bundles. Drew is like, look, I'm gonna get my money's worth out this hair. Y'all wanna say something about it? I'm gonna cram it down your throat. That's the Bravo spirit. They cram it down our throat. You see, she said it's a gag gift. Yeah, I'm gagged all right. That's the type of gag it was. A gag gift. You see, somebody gave me a gag gift once and I never looked at them the same. I'm like, I actually went out and spent some thought and some time and some money on you. Gonna give me some bullshit. And then you gonna show up and it's time to show out and you gonna bring the bull? I guess you needed a moment. Somebody said it is funny how Kenya got it. No, it's not because production set it up. Drew gonna say that's how God works. Well, then wouldn't a God been working harder on your career so you wouldn't have to be in reality TV? As an actress? Oh, God, so now she's got some evidence about the profit situation with Tacky Toya. Okay, so he admitted that he liked Toya, but he just said, yeah, I like Toya. She's acting like this is some smoking gun. It seems like a clip from an interview. And then he said when he was with his 3-year-old's mom, he cheated or was married and said, I was technically married when I met my 3-year-old's mom, which meant the papers were probably on the way and we maybe had 1 or 2 goodbye fucks in us. Everybody's like, what? What? Oh, okay, girl. Kenya said, you're a narc. Wait, I know you and your black-eyed peas did not fix your mouth to call somebody else a narc after you spent the first half of the season running around trying to figure out who was in Portia's puss? Saying, I heard sex last night after the cameras were off? But you want to talk about a narc? This is why people go hard on Kenya. Kenya makes it difficult to be easy on her. Now, she could have sat there and kept pretending she was on the phone with her daughter. She could have sat there and kept pretending she was texting. She could have done anything in the world, but you got to be a hypocrite. At every opportunity, you got to be a hypocrite. A heifer and a hypocrite. So now Toya walks in a cute blue dress. It's the best I've seen her look all season. Portia trying to get rid of her gift. Maybe she wants some Tiffany. Portia like, damn. So Kenya fills Toya in on Drew's antics. Cynthia says, I don't understand why Drew is so hard up for this whole situation. because she doesn't want people to find out her husband's mistress, so she's got to throw up this smoke screen with Toya. It might not even be a mistress, but a manstress. So Toya says, that's why your man's in Florida, getting pussy from women who look like me. Like me. She went asking for prayer and tried to push up on the prophet. What if they just liked each other and had a moment? And why is it your business? I'm sorry. Okay, if he's your prophet, he's not your penis. Now I can see you getting this mad at your husband, but are you his favorite parishioner? Do you need to tell his first lady something? Do you need to call Shirley and let her know this is Barbara? Or is it Barbara, this is Shirley? You know what I'm talking about. Kenya and Toya stole Drew's gift. They said, you ain't scamming us out of grand heifer. You got Muppet coats and Muppet wigs, but want to act like you Miss Biggs. So after Kenya and Toya get finished with they boosting, they come back in and Toya's like, look, I gotta go see the pastor, but I'll catch you heifers at the reunion. So Toya gets sick of Drew. You should be honest, own it. And just whirls that pet wig at her. You know that wig's gonna be at the reunion. I bet you Drew dyed it and straightened it out, and that's why she looked crappy in her reunion photo, because she's like, oh, this is the same hair, $1,000 bundles. And you had $1,000 to spend, and you sure working it. Like a Marge Simpson Chanel suit. Oh, child, Drew was trying to get at her. I think Toya would knock you out. Drew, I think you are all talk, and you knew security was gonna hold you back, but Drew, she would have whomped you, island style. So Kenya and Toya hightail it out of there before they get thrown out, and Cynthia's looking at Drew like, why are you still here? So that's it. Kenya supposedly filed for divorce. Portia said, I knew how to behave today. I put my little bracelets on. I'm happy about it. You know, they is kind of cute. Now, I gotta watch that Candy Burris movie that came out, I think it was this weekend. So I guess next season, Cynthia's plotline will be buying this house with Mark. Or Mike. Nobody's buying a house with Mark. Boy, that was one turd of the season. Well, I'll see you for the reunion.